Hello and thanks for joining us today on Arts 24. He's been described as the king of reggae and dancehall artists in Africa, Stonebwoy.
You go the rush and go bite your finger, but man no chase after girl from Tinder. One guy alone a run from 12 cylinder, violate and go under.
For the past decade, Stonebwoy has cemented himself as one of Ghana's most successful artists, winning more than 50 awards. His music has reached millions on streaming platforms, earning the respect of artists and fans far beyond the West African nation's borders. On his recent album, Fifth Dimension, he collaborated with the likes of Davido, Angelique, Kidjo and Stormzy. Welcome to the show, Stonebwoy.
Yes, thank you very much for having me, though. That's a cool video right there. That's like 2018. I'm seeing myself, I'm like, ooh, a lot must have happened.
Well, I'll tell you what, you've been working so hard and flying so high since your first album, Grade 1, in 2012. At the start of the month, you won 6 awards at the Ghana Music Awards. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
It was the biggest, made you the biggest winner of the night. You were crowned Artist of the Year. That's amazing. You're now said to be one of the most decorated voices in African music. How are you feeling?
It feels great to be, you know, a career of such responsibility, you know, representing for the people of Africa, within Africa and in the diaspora, and humanity as a whole, because we are all one people, you know. So using music as a talent, as a tool to actually unify the humanity, especially Black people on the continent, gives me a very great deal of joy. It gives me responsibility and makes me feel, you know, makes me feel useful.
It's good to feel useful. Well, let's have a listen to some of the music off that multi-award winning album, Fifth Dimension. This is called Into the Future.
Into the future with you, I'm not gonna leave you at the end of the road. Give me your love and you know it's safe. Baby, never listen to what them say. Into the future with you, I'm not gonna leave you at the end of the road. Give me your love and you know it's safe. Baby, never listen to what them say.
Stonebwoy, that was called Into the Future. But
Yes,
I'd like to go back a little bit into the past now and talk about your journey here. Reggae and dancehall music is captivating hearts across Africa and beyond, and its popularity has become global. You're credited with fueling that popularity. Tell us a bit about your musical journey. I know you grew up just outside Accra and you started your own rap group when you were only 12.
Yes, I grew up in a city called Ashaiman, which is one of the biggest cities in the capital. It actually embodies all people from all walks of life. Like I say, it's like, you know, when you say Ashaiman, people know that's like a tough place to grow up from. And so being like a star from Ashaiman can only tell you how inspirational my journey has been to the world, not only Ghana, because anybody who zooms into it can see that. And of course, winning the Ghana Artist of the Year amongst many, many, many other awards, BETs, Grammy certified, globally, you know, like lots and lots, tells you that consistency, like how consistent I have been with actually living my purpose, you know, of using music as a tool.
Tell us how you discovered music in the first place. How did you find it?
Yes, I discovered music when I was like a child, you know, after I know that music has chosen me, of course, because if it didn't choose you, you can't discover it. When I found out, realized that I had no option, that I had to represent for words, sounds, and power, which is the combinations that make music. And music actually is a spiritual message that we have to send across nations.
One of your aims is to use music to unify Black people across the African diaspora. One of your favourite songs off the album is called African System. Let's take a listen.
Master sell the food for the school feed. Government no yet pay the teacher, but pressure upon teacher to teach the student. Rasta can go a good school because of the dreadlocks, so him have to go trim them. I'm robbers take over the street if a man violate gunshot to beat them. I want to know, no.
Well, in African System, you sing about schools.
Yes.
You sing about the government.
Yes.
You were just telling me earlier that you've just finished a degree, you're about to graduate in public administration.
Yes.
So public life is important to you. Tell us about your goals with that. Are you planning to go into government?
We are all a part of government already, aren't we? You know, a nation cannot be run without people understanding that they're a part of government, you know, or a part of the public. I actually use my music as a tool to unify and preach already. So why not go get some more education to be able to use that? And I'm speaking about government and the music. I'm speaking about the regular situations that go on in Africa. I was actually specifying Ghana, but that is supposed to mirror and amplify for the rest of the situations that go on in the third world countries. Focusing my attention more on Africa and Black people is really very important to me, because there is a need for us to be able to realize the challenges that we face and amplify them more and make some massive changes.
On the album, you worked with Angelique, Kidjo.
Yeah.
And to make that video for the song Madoji, you actually filmed it here in France.
Yes.
Why did you want to film it here?
The opportunity to film it, you know, outside of Africa, but to be able to still represent the African heritage was a key thing for me. Then the first point would have been availability, because, you know, Angelique, our mother, is very busy. And then for the time of the year we shot it, it was early January we shot it. Everybody's been busy from December, and then I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it here. That's how come we actually brought Africa to Paris, you know, and filmed it to make it such a very beautiful video that it is.
January in a big house outside Paris, it was a bit freezing. It doesn't look it in the video.
Freezing. After every second, after the outdoor shoot, I'm going to run inside to try to warm up myself. But I think she's used to it, kind of, because she's lived, you know, over here for some time. It's a beautiful video that captures, you know, and what we were speaking about in the song, talking about perseverance and always continuing to push, because the song title Manoji means I will keep on.
Let's have a look at this video then.
You know.
Manoji, oh, Manoji, bako, bako, nanamai. Manoji, 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 oh, Manoji, bako, bako, nanamai.
That you were collaborating with Angelique, Kidjo. You've also shared the stage with the likes of Lauryn Hill and Wizkid. Who would you most like to collaborate with, if you could collaborate with anybody?
Oh, yeah. Most likely, like, I've always shot for the skies. I mean, appreciating the collaborations that I've already done anyway. You know, I'm looking towards doing something beautiful with Rihanna or Taylor Swift. These are my, you know, probably
that would be good.
You know, Angelique, Kidjo, of course, has been done from the French side, representing for Africa in the diaspora as well. I've done something with Stormzy, that Shaggy, Sean Paul, Beanie Man, Buju. You know, like, in my dancehall reggae line, I think I've gotten a point of specialist, you know, or PhD in that line. So I want to, you know, take it away a little bit from that and then span it out, because, you know, there's Stonebwoy as a versatile artist anyway. So there's a possibility to make those smashing hits. You know, I've got something with Rick Ross also in the pipeline, working towards the hip hop side as well. So yeah. And
you are here in Paris to promote some new music, a new single, which is called Your Body. Introduce it to us. We're going to have a listen in a minute. Your Body is actually, simply put, like, your body is the beauty standard, not what they say. You know, but I couldn't have a song that has a title that long. So I could just do Your Body. So I just want women in the world to understand that I see what is going on. Like, we know what is going on. Like, beauty standards are very, like, changing here and there. And, you know, it's making a lot of people very uncomfortable. Like, we see some stories that are very heartwarming. Like, bro, just be proud of yourself. Find your self-esteem. Know that you are unique and beautiful the way you are. So your body is the beauty standard, not what they say it is. So that's the beautiful masterpiece that speaks to the woman, speaks about love, and speaks about how unique they are and important they are to us as men. Thank you so much for that song. That sounds like we need to have a listen to Your Body.
So beautiful, and yeah, we blessed. We pull up the city full. We never stress because you know the belly full. Yeah. Oh,
Davido's new single, Your
Yep.
Body. We're
Yep.
running out of time, sadly.
Yeah,
but I
no
wanted
problem.
to ask you, you are a role model for so many and you have so many positive messages.
Yeah.
I wondered, have you got a message for the fans out there watching?
I just want to let them know they got to believe in themselves, and they have to listen and they have to listen to their inner self, because you are what is within you more than what is outside of you. And that's where you're going to get your directions and your calling, to be able to pursue what you want to pursue. And we're all contributing to humanity. So don't stop, keep pushing and achieve the highest that you can. There's nothing that is impossible to achieve within your limits, and all the fingers are not equal. So don't try to compare yourself to people, because comparing things steals the joy, out of who you really are. So that's what I want to share to the people, to know that you are blessed and unique in your own way. Don't watch nothing,
So true. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Stonebwoy. We always end our shows with our guests' cultural pick of the moment. What have you chosen for us?
My cultural pick is going to be from a gospel reggae artist. It's called Samuel Medas. I chanced upon him, I think, a month ago, and his music spoke to my spirit right there and there. Like, it just spoke to my like what I was feeling in that moment, and it never stopped. So that's my pick right there for my gospel people, that I'm saying, because music is for everybody, no discrimination, I'm saying. So if someone made us, that's the song that I choose for the world to listen. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you so much. We're going to leave you with Stronger from Samuel Medas. What's next for you, Stonebwoy?
Next thing is an album dropping somewhere in September, and then a few more singles, and then let's get going. Tours, shows, my philanthropism, Livingston Foundation is going to be doing a lot more as well, and many more things. Just look out on my socials. Make sure you're stuck. And that's it.
Okay. That's it. Stonebwoy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
It's been a real pleasure to have you on the show. The new single is called Your Body. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Hold